Top 12 Mysterious Images in the Universe. 1. The Evil Eye in Space. Hubble captured a striking formation around the star Fomalhaut, where a stretched elliptical ring of dust looks like a giant cosmic eye. Scientists suggest the shape is caused by the gravitational pull of an unseen planet, distorting the ring instead of forming a circle. The image became widely known for its mysterious, almost supernatural appearance, showing how space can form shapes that feel familiar to viewers. 2. The giant cosmic jellyfish. The Cartwheel Galaxy, located nearly 400 million light-years from Earth, displays enormous concentric rings that resemble a giant jellyfish floating in space. Astronomers believe these rings formed after the galaxy collided with a smaller one, triggering waves of star formation that spread outward. The unusual shape and scale make it one of the most visually dramatic galactic formations ever observed, capturing global interest in deep space photography. 3. The Face on Mars. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 spacecraft photographed a hill on Mars that appeared to resemble a human face, sparking widespread speculation about whether it was an artificial structure built by another civilization. Later high-resolution missions revealed that the feature was simply a natural formation carved by erosion and lighting angles. The phenomenon remains a classic example of how the human brain finds familiar shapes in random geology, especially in distant planetary landscapes. 4. The Skull Nebula. Located in the Cetus constellation, the Skull Nebula lies about 1,600 light-years from Earth and earned its name for its resemblance to a ghostly human skull. It was formed when a massive star expanded into a red giant and shed its outer layers while its core collapsed into a dense white dwarf. Dust and gas trailing from this white dwarf interact with surrounding nebula material, creating an uneven glow that makes the upper portion of the skull appear sharper and more defined than the lower half. 5. The Hunting Space Eel. Astronomers captured an image of a long, trailing cloud of dust that resembles a predatory eel approaching a spiral galaxy. Taken with the Victor M. Blanco telescope in Chile, this mysterious object lies about 1,300 light-years away and is moving toward the Puppis constellation. Despite the illusion that it is about to consume a galaxy, the galaxy itself is more than 100 million light-years farther away, showing how perspective in space can create dramatic but harmless visual effects. 6. The Shadow in the Mist. In Nebula NGC 1999, a large dark void cuts through the bright clouds illuminated by the young star V38 Orionis. This dark region is not actually empty but filled with dense, cold gas and dust so thick that starlight cannot pass through it. Astronomers believe this cloud contains stars still forming within its interior, shielded from view by opaque material. The image stands out as a rare example of a nebula shaped not by brightness but by a haunting natural shadow. 7. The Star with a Cratered Face. Mimas, a small moon of Saturn, displays an enormous impact basin that makes it resemble the fictional Death Star from space movies. The crater is believed to have formed when a massive celestial object struck the moon, leaving a giant circular indentation that dominates its surface. If the impact had been slightly stronger or faster, scientists suggest the moon might have fractured completely. Its dramatic appearance shows how collisions continue to shape bodies throughout the solar system. 8. The Mysterious Blue Blast. In 2008, astronomers detected the brightest gamma-ray burst ever observed, a powerful flash of high-energy radiation visible across the universe. Such bursts are believed to occur when extremely massive stars collapse, releasing streams of energetic particles that travel in all directions. If one of these bursts ever reached Earth at close range, it could severely disrupt atmospheric protection, but this event occurred 7.5 billion light-years away. It remains a vivid reminder of the enormous power released when stars die. 9. The White Dwarf Explosion. Tycho's supernova is an example of a Type E event, occurring when a white dwarf absorbs too much surrounding material and becomes unstable. As the dead star gathers mass, pressure builds until it triggers a massive thermonuclear explosion, releasing gas and dust into surrounding space. These events are rare but incredibly bright and help scientists measure distances across the universe. The expanding remnants continue to glow centuries later, serving as a long-lasting marker of a star's dramatic final moments. 10. The Cosmic Monster's Head. In the Puppis constellation, astronomers photographed a large, colorful cloud of gas and dust that resembles the glowing head of a massive creature. The region hides many young stars forming inside the nebula, illuminating it with light that brings out vivid pink and blue tones. The dramatic appearance is shaped by energetic stellar winds carving cavities in the cloud. Although entirely natural, the eerie formation has become a popular example of how nebulae can mimic living shapes on a cosmic scale. 11. The Black Widow in space. This enormous cloud of gas in the Circinus constellation has earned the nickname Black Widow Nebula due to its resemblance to the well-known spider species. Bright new stars at its center produce strong radiation that pushes gas in opposite directions, forming structures that look like legs spreading outward. The dramatic contrast between dark dust and glowing star clusters gives the nebula its eerie identity, illustrating how stellar birth can sculpt matter into striking, familiar shapes visible across deep space. 12. The eyes of the cosmic vampire. Two massive blue stars in the Milky Way have been compared to the glowing eyes of a mysterious creature staring through space. These stars maintain their youthful blue appearance not because of age, but because they pull material from neighboring stars. By absorbing fresh fuel, they continue burning brightly long after similar stars would normally fade. This unusual behavior has led astronomers to nickname them vampire stars, a striking metaphor for how stellar evolution can defy expectations in dramatic ways.